Hi everyone, welcome. I'm so sorry, I'm not only a little bit late, but I am like super late. Sorry for that. Whew, there are a lot of things that I need to take care of before I started this stream. And then when I thought that all things are done, my hair decided to act up. Like it's so hard to have my hair tidy. Oh my god, to keep my hair tidy like this, it's kind of hard. But yeah, welcome in. How are you people doing? Welcome Destarian, welcome Raph. Thank you for redeeming the first citizen of the stream. We also have Chill. Welcome in everyone. So yeah, today I believe it's still Monday, some place, somewhere. Even though it's already Tuesday night now. Wait, perhaps it's not. Okay, perhaps today's not Monday somewhere. It's already Tuesday all over the world. But anyway, who cares? Today's Monday because I say so, okay? And since it's Monday, we're going to play Indie Monday. We're going to play indie games on Monday, right? And the indie game that we're about to play is the same that we played last week, which is Moses and Plato, the last train to Clawville. And yeah, we're going to continue the story here. I'm not sure if you guys remember the last time. I think we played the prologue until the party, the night of the incident, the night of the murder incident. And yeah, since unfortunately Moses, the detective, the one who is tasked to protect an ambassador from like an opposing country, I don't know like how we still don't know how it happened, but somehow we're like the prime suspect so far because we are found in the same room with the victim's body, and I think we also hold a gun which most likely is the what is it, the item, the weapon of the murder, the murder weapon. So we're about to we're going to track back. We're going to jog our memory, like what happened actually after the party, because the murder happened after the party, the night after the party. So yeah, we're going to track all that back. Hopefully we can find some clue, as well as finding out like who might be the actual culprit or the actual murder of this case. And yeah, let's jump in and load the game. Alright. Wait, I'm not really sure about this. Checkpoint. Okay, checkpoint 4, the Royal Wagon, I guess. Alright, let's do this. How are you people doing though? How is you? How is everyone? I hope you had a great week so far. And yeah. Okay, so why the music sounds so serene and chill? This is the place where the murder happened, right? Yep, there's the body. Okay. Still trying to clear the dyer? Oh, this music, yeah. It kind of changed when the other instrument comes in. It suddenly became minor chord. Alright. Love my outfit today, thank you. I think I'm going to keep this kind of outfit every time I play Moses and Plato. With the blazer on and the makeup, like, with this super red lipstick. I know, it's like super bright. Probably brighter than my future. But yeah. Hi Panic, welcome, and how you doing? Still trying to clear Dyer. Damn, let's go. Will you be able? Will you do you think there's a chance for you to clear the Dyer? Miss Investigator was late. There's been another case true. And yeah, that case was my hair. my hair. You don't know who it is, but it wasn't you. You mean the murder. Oh yeah, the Starnian got the won the, what is it, the giveaway on Cat Stream, right? On Clawville's Cat Stream. Congrats on that. Did you have you played it? Have you played it already? So this is where we started, actually, like in the prologue. This is where we started, in the ambassador's room with the ambassadors already dead, and we found ourselves here. Okay, so let's see first. I think so far we already met all the animals that are the passenger of this train so far. But there are still some rooms that we couldn't explore yet because it's still locked, so perhaps we can explore that later. So far, I don't know. I couldn't really say that I have my prime suspect, but I could have like some suspicions towards some of the characters, and I will explain to you later why. Let's go here. The killer has struck. Finally, the killer struck before we could do anything. Yeah. Okay, so to a little bit recap, I think after the party, we decided to go to one of the passenger room, which is Miss Funny, and she is like the assistant of the ambassador of the other country. It's like the colony party of our country, which is Clawville. Yeah, the colony country is Torogo, if I remember correctly. So yeah, Miss Fanny is an expert in plants and herbs, and we also Moses also happen to have like interest in plants as well. So they, since finally, it almost feels like finally Moses found other person who have like same interest with him. They're like talk smoothly, everything goes well, and Moses decided to go to Miss Fanny's room. Miss Fanny actually invited us to her room, which is a shared room with the ambassador Mujara. So we decided to go there, and after that we don't remember what happened. So yeah, Miss Fanny is my, I don't want to say my prime suspect yet, but I have suspicions towards Miss Fanny. And then I'm not really sure about the daughter though. She has like some kind of hate towards her dad, but I'm not really sure if that hate is hateful enough to kill her father. I'm not really sure about that. And this dude, I really hate this dude. he's clearly a criminal, but we can't do anything about him. And he's like trying to leak the dead ambassador's ass so hard, like he tried to get close to him, and the ambassador had like a little talk with him before he's dead, before he's murdered. So we overheard it, but by the time we asked about it, this Niels Martin Hong Kong, Mr. Hong Kong, said something about oh yeah, the ambassadors asked me to find like a jewelry or something. I'm not really sure. But I remembered, and I checked it. I checked it on my VOD for the last stream, that they clearly said about someone instead of something. They're trying to look for someone instead of something. And since Mr. Hong Kong said that he couldn't find that someone, so perhaps that someone's hiding somewhere in the train, in the rooms that probably we haven't able to explore yet. They're probably gonna be other passenger, or like perhaps that's the real murderer, that's the real culprit. I don't know, but I don't think he is the murderer. He's more like suspicious in doing, like suspicious stuff, but I don't think he's the one that killed the ambassador. Also, so yeah, my theory is perhaps they're like an unknown passenger who's actually the killer, or it is not like a one-person murder case. Perhaps they're like some they work together to make the murder happen. That's also a possibility for that. So I will keep all possibilities open. I will not try to, eliminate any possibilities so far, because we're like super early in the game. But yeah, that's what I'm trying to say to you about my thoughts here in the game so far. And we also have this thing of the connections. I couldn't rule on it, so yeah, I'll put myself here as the prime suspect as for now, because there's also a possibility that we perhaps really are the suspect, but I'll put it here so now. And I don't know if I want to like put more of the characters as well, and also draw like connections, because I don't know, like as for now I feel like I couldn't really tell, honestly. Okay. Yeah, I could only draw the connections between me and Plato, our assistant. So yeah, because the connection have to be like super specific. For example, let me draw connections from Cassidy to Cassandra. They're clearly a lover, but here, like, it could be like a platonic, reconciled, one-sided, fake, toxic, and so far I couldn't really tell. So I'll draw the connection later, if we have like more clues about it. Okay, let's see. Job interview delayed because the interviewer took a leave unbeknownst to the recruiter. Wait. Were you talking about you at this hour? Is it like a interview for international company then? Good luck on your interview, Panic. Yeah. Good luck on the interview. Hopefully it is not delayed a long time. Didn't have time to play it yet. Been so busy with work, but now you have long weekend. Oh, the same here. Perhaps like all over the world because of the May Day, right? We have long weekend. So you may just play through the whole game tomorrow in one sitting. Dang, will you stream it? It's actually cleared 89% of boss HP in Chamber 1 and 84% in Chamber 2. Chamber 3 cleared easily. Chamber 3 is the Hera, right? Bukankah ini Mai apa, Captain Ozen? I think you can... Okay, 89%, 84%. I don't know, perhaps... I don't know if you really want to try hard, perhaps you can change like some artifact, try to farm for like better artifact. I'm not really sure. Yeah. Hi, Chapchai, welcome in Hong Kong. Yeah. I really love the voice actors on all these characters. Yeah, you should stream it, of course. It'll be great if you stream it. Okay, hang on. There are some facts and clues that I haven't read yet. Okay, that damn party. I have to survive this party somehow, and while I'm here, we can learn a little more about this rather eclectic company. Time to mingle with it. That, as unpleasant as it is, the best way to observe is to talk to the people here. Of course, it's not a bad idea to use my senses. When the party was over, Fanny promised to have a nice little chat about exotic plants in her cabin. Yeah, the thing is, we already have like some kind of bias towards Miss Fanny. Like we already opened up towards her since the beginning of our meetings, and you can see like the total difference of our approach to Miss Fanny compared to the other characters. We're like clearly a very unsociable person. Pierre seems to be very deep in his thoughts. Do you think Pierre could also be the culprit? I mean, anyone could be.
No, this can't be. No, it can't.
Pierre?
Yes, I'm here. I hope I can help you, detectives.
Excuse me, but you seem really upset.
Well, this is my first trip as a supervisor on the Clawville Express.
Oh.
In fact, it's the first time in history that an insect has ever got this job.
Wow!
And what happens? Somebody gets killed. Not even somebody. An ambassador of peace.
Wait. Pierre clearly said that he is the only attendant in this trip and he's the supervisor. Like, what do you think he supervised then? Who do you think he supervised? Okay, that is right.
Yeah,
Terrible.
sounds really harsh, summed up like that.
I'm sure no one thinks you had anything to do with it.
It doesn't matter. I'm an insect. My
Yeah,
career
the
is
career.
over.
It's about
all
his career.
over.
Okay. Alright. Kind of suspicious? You think it's suspicious? I feel like he has the motive to not do that. But I'm not sure. Interview was supposed to be 5 hours ago? It delayed till next week? What? But did they tell you that it will be postponed? Like, is it like right before the interview, or do they give you like a head ups before the interview? Oh, I can't believe it. He is already collapsed. Stop crying, pull yourself together. Okay, I'm not sure if our choices will lead us to different outcome. Stop crying, pull yourself together.
Pull yourself together.
He's shocked. Okay.
You are right.
Alright, thankfully.
This attitude is not worthy of a professional.
Okay, thankfully he didn't take it the wrong way.
There you go. We need you.
Yep.
You know all about the train, don't you?
I'd like to think so.
So, collect your thoughts, as we have a few questions.
Of course, detectives.
Right, new fact, new clue, new ask topic. Let's go check our head first, our brain first. Yeah, Pierre is an insect. In fact, he is a jumping spider. Yeah, he may have been the supervisor of the famous Clawville Express. That's a big thing. Knowing the city of Clawville is almost suspicious. Why? Okay, so I think they're like some kind of unwritten clauses in terms of the animals kingdom here. Like, for an insect to landed a job as huge as supervisor of Clawville Express is probably a very, very big thing. Do you think that means spider is like, or insects are like in the lower class of animal? Case, yeah, kasta. So yeah. Okay, so far we had it. And yeah, why do they say this? Knowing the city of Clawville, it's almost suspicious. What's the suspicious thing? To have an insect to had this kind of job, or what exactly? I'm not really sure so far. But we can ask him more. What is this? The last wagon, we already asked it. How is it possible that the ambassador's bodyguards are not in the same wagon? Okay.
Indeed.
The ambassador's carriage is occupied by none other than a baron, apart from the ambassador and his lovely daughter, of course. Okay. So in the same carriage, there are like 2 rooms, right? Oh, in the same wagon, sorry. A baron? I see. Well, yes, that's understandable. And what about the carriage after that? That was taken. Oh yeah, we already asked this before the departure, I think. Okay.
What?
No, that's
Alright.
What?
Right, the night of the... Wait,
What happened last night, from your point of view?
can we undo this action? What is it? This is recap or history, okay.
after the party was over and everyone left the scene, I started cleaning up.
Oh, also so we didn't drink. Okay, we didn't drink something alcoholic, but somehow Plato did. And when he wanted to like gather some like to, how do I say it? To sober up, he saw, wait, I'm not sure if he actually sensed it or it's just something that we see on the cutscene. Like there's a shadow moving fast behind him, perhaps towards the ambassador's carriage, and we don't know what it is.
Do you remember the order the passengers left the dining room?
Of course. Ambassador Mojara was the first to leave after you and Miss Fanny.
Ambassador Mujara was the first to leave after Moses and Miss Fanny. Manga, hi Squatter, hello, welcome in, how are you doing? Hang on a sec. Okay.
And then the Baron shortly after.
Baron? The Baron is the that cat, right? The domestic cat. Who's the name again? I forgot. Who has a sister living with him, with in his like around him, but the sister's already dead. I forgot the name. Artemis and yeah.
Around
Artemis.
midnight, Ambassador Ignat left, followed closely by Monsieur Onk.
Onk, okay.
That leaves the 2 actors, Basil and Cunha. Am I right?
Exactly. You are very observant. The actors left first, then Basil. Miss Cunha was here for a long time, just staring out of the window.
Okay.
When did she finally leave?
Will I actually have to take some notes, or will there be like notes in the game as well? I'm not really sure. Okay, so the order of... Ouch! Moses and Plato. Party.
About 2 in the morning?
Ooh,
Haven't you forgotten something, Pierre?
I don't think so, sir. Yes, I know what time you left. After the actors, but before Basil.
after the actors, but before Basil, okay?
And you remember it better than I do. I was a little, tired.
You was a little drunk, Plato.
Yes, tired. Of course, sir.
Thank you, Pierre. That was very useful information.
I'm glad that I could help.
Yep. Okay. What's this? Wait, where's this? Is it supposed to be hint or something? We cannot use our senses. Okay,
Indeed.
let's talk. I think we have got what we wanted from him. You think so? All of it? Okay, can we search the room then? Is there something interactable? Could there be like someone actually jumped from here? Wait, there's a glitch in the background. I think, yeah. No. Let's check it again. We already take notes of all this, right? Okay, let's get out, I guess. There are only 4 actions left plus to do. Time actions until the next key. Okay, 3 left. Right, so are we interrogating people now? The Royal Wagon? Hang on, where are we now? Oh yeah, that's the Baron. Oh! Oh, okay, sorry. We're in the Royal Wagon. And here's the first class luxury wagon. This is where we are currently now. Probably we can go to Kat. Thank you so much for the resub. Welcome in. How is you? How's your week so far? How is it? How's the last days of April? I can't believe it. Welcome in. Also welcome in, Lebo. How are you people doing, by the way? Let me give shout outs first to all of these streamers. Okay. I think I see Chill. Right. And then Raph. Okay. And then Captain Ozen, as well as Japjaisin and Lebo. I hope I don't miss anyone. Okay. Right. Cat, I'm not sure. I think I saw your stream of Moses and Plato last time. I think you're kind of behind me. So if you don't want to get spoiled, I suggest you to lurk. But thank you. I really do appreciate the resub. And will you stream later though? Will you stream later? If yes, what do I want to say again? If yes, please have fun. Good luck, have fun on your stream. I'm sorry. My brain's not braining. Okay, so let's visit the Baron's suit again. Oh, we can now see the art piece. Okay, let's go check it out. So this is her sister, Artemisia. His
So
sister,
that's
I
her.
mean.
The Baron's dead sister?
Artemisia. Yes, I confess I shivered a little at the thought of her being here with us even now.
Do you believe in ghosts?
Do you believe in ghosts, Chad? The ghost as in someone else's spirit, someone's dead spirit. Do you believe in that type of thing? I don't. I gotta be honest with you all, I don't believe in someone's dead spirit to linger in our world. But I believe that there's like a supernatural being, but it's not tied to anyone that lived before. It's more like, yeah, other being. Extraterrestrial? No, extra. How do I say it? Yes, just say a supernatural being. Thanks for the heads up, no worries. Yeah, me too. Like I took such a long time to explore the game, to, you know, appreciate all the little details in the games as well, because yeah, I can't help myself but to do that. I enjoyed it a little bit too much, I guess. I got distracted by this with the story. I got distracted by that small details. I'll be streaming but later this week, not today. Okay. I was gonna stream but dog chewed up the controller cord. Oh no! I hope you can operate it with Bluetooth or not. I'll keep the tab open, but we'll be lurking to avoid spoilers. No worries, please do. Have a nice one. You believe in aliens? I do believe in aliens as well. Extraterrestrials. But I'm not really sure whether the... Oh, you know what? There's a theory that perhaps humans are actually alien who invaded Earth. I'm actually kind of interested in that theory. I perhaps going to dig up about it later. I just recently read it somewhere. I forgot where though. I think in Twitter, I guess. Yeah. Because how are we like so different with the other inhabitant in this earth, in this world, right? You, what if we are the aliens that arrived on this planet? Yes, Destorian. That's what I read somewhere. I don't know. I couldn't remember that though. That turned into pyramids. I'm not really sure about that part, but perhaps we are the alien. We're actually the alien. And how do I say it? Yeah, and I kind of like to tie it with the situation in Genshin Impact as well in the story. Like we are the descender, perhaps, right?
No, of course not, my dear Plato. But I do believe in the power of faith, if you know what I mean.
Power of faith.
Yeah.
And you?
Well, Moses, I believe there are things that cannot be explained, and that we should notice when we stray into territory we don't know enough about.
We should notice when we stray into territory we don't know enough about.
So you're not going to be an occult detective, am I right?
Occult detective.
Not while I still got fur on my tail.
Yeah, there are actually some like TV shows or games that are actually inspired by occult detective, or like detective who have like a supernatural power, who can see different things that we can see, and also like being a medium, they can talk to the spirit. You know, if that is if you believe in spirits and you have that some kind of power, that'll be like OP. If you're gonna be a detective, like perhaps it will be hard for you to like prove it, but you always know the truth, right? You will always know the truth. Okay, so that's right. Oh, yeah. Never mind. I think you misunderstood that theory. The theory was that all life on Earth, not just humans, didn't originate from Earth. No. I clearly read it somewhere. Not that theory. Not that theory. Different theory. Okay. It's just human that came to Earth from heaven. That's the real theory, no? A few years ago, he was in a group where we were writing conspiracy theories, and I wrote we're alien related. Oh my god, is it still live? I mean, like, is there like website or something that I can read? Perhaps you can drop it on Discord. I want to read it. Promise me you'll pull your stuff together. I beg your pardon? No offense, but I hear the Clawville police force is, you know, not in the best shape lately. You're quite a bloke, mister. Ah, thanks for the compliment. Very kind. Thank you for your concern about the state of the Clawville Police Department. We will try to be in a good shape. So there's something happened with the Clawville Police Department.
Dear Sir Baron, may we ask you a few questions?
Me? Why? Shouldn't you be the one to be questioned? Yes, indeed.
By who?
You mean you believe a Clawville detective is the culprit?
Why not? Why not him? Why not anybody? A lot of awful people have been assembled for this trip. All of them monsters.
If you say so.
Who exactly do you mean?
Ha! Who? Everyone. A notorious smuggler, a
Smuggler.
dirty bum, two actors who seem to be terrible actors in their own lives, a cold woman who is unmoved by the death of her own father, a pagan shaman and his assistant, and two supposed detectives.
Whoa, you got an opinion about everybody.
What about yourself,
Our
Baron?
eyes see all. All indeed.
So, how was your night? Can you tell us what happened?
Oh, if you insist. We really don't have time for this.
Okay, let's chat. Well, so you don't want to ask questions? I'd like to go to bed, if I may. But of course, let's see. Right, let's ask first. Night of murder. We're going to question him about the night of murder. Oh, I am kinda want to ask Miss Funny about this as well. Like, because I believe she's the last person who saw us, right? I need to gather some information from her. We had a website for this, but we took it down when somebody took some of these and tried to claim it. Is it true theory? Even though the website stated it was just all fiction and it was even in the domain name. There's always like kind of someone, right? I just said that that a professor is streaming on Twitch. What professor?
So, when did you leave the party?
Early. Maybe I was the first, I'm not sure.
I didn't
But
take
the whole
note
train
about
was
the-
empty, and almost everyone was out having fun at the party when I got fed up. All those ghastly drunks.
I couldn't remember the sequence of who left the party.
So, you retired early. Did you go straight to your compartment?
I hope the game will kind enough to take note that for us.
To be perfectly honest, no. I was a bit lost. Then I fell asleep in one of the corridors.
I don't understand if someone could get lost in the train that is just like, you know, in like in a straight line. How?
You did what?
I'm a fat cat in a hat. What's so surprising about that? Rude question.
What do you mean, you fell asleep? You mean while standing or while walking?
To tell you the truth, I have this curse on me.
Oh, what is
What?
it?
A curse?
When I was a child, I was cursed by an evil witch.
Okay.
A furry witch?
Ha ha. Ever since, I've just randomly fallen asleep from time to time. See all these pillows? It's no coincidence that I carry them with me everywhere. Why tell them?
So, you're a narcoleptic.
Oh,
I'm a what? How dare you speak of me like that?
it's just a condition, chill.
No, it's a condition, you know. It was recently discovered. Not a curse, just a medical condition called...
Don't you lecture me with your scientific mumbo-jumbo. You tell them.
Okay.
I have to live with this curse, and you can't seem to understand that. Now, if you'll excuse me, leave me alone.
I just...
Thank you, insolent baboons.
We're not baboons. I mean, in these. Okay. Here's the other. How do I say it? Other clashing thing in animal world like this. Baboon's clearly an animal, and we're not baboons. And do you think this is still considered as a insult? What about the real baboon here about this? What do you think the real baboon will hear about this in this animal world? I mean, like if you're calling out a person as a baboon or like a pig or like I don't know, you name it, it will be considered as an insult, right? But some other animal. Like, or you're so cute as cute as bunny. You're like a bunny. Perhaps it will be considered as compliment. But what do you think in this animal world? what about the opinion of that said animal? Back. All right. New clue. Let's see. The Baron believes he is cursed, but he's probably just narcoleptic, which means he falls asleep completely at random wherever he is or in whatever situation he is in, alright? So that's the new clue and fact that we could gather for now. There's no other thing that we can check around here. So that left us with two more actions. And I will definitely going to ask Funny. Miss Funny. Where is this? Alright, this will lead us to Baron's room. First class dining. Okay, so Miss Fanny is gonna be Kunia. I think I also have to talk to her. Yeah, like this room is locked, so we cannot access it yet. Second class dining. Oh, we only have 2 actions left, okay? There's actually so many things to do, but there's so little time to do it. I want to. Here's 3 things that oh no, actually there are like 4 more things that I want to do. I should have not talked to the Baron just now, but it's okay, I guess. Like I want to talk to Kania. I definitely want to talk to Miss Funny, and then I will also want to talk to Mr. Honk Honk. Because he's so suspicious for other thing outside the murderer. And also because he's like the last person who saw Ambassador Ignat, I guess. And I also want to talk to Basil. He's very informative. He gathers so many information. I really have to talk to him, but I could only choose 2 actions. Which one is the more important? I think I'll leave Kania. I think I'll leave her. Even though she seems like she hates her father, I don't really think that she is. But I think it's only right to talk to the closest member. Yeah, but I will definitely. Okay, so one more action, then, because I will definitely going to talk to Miss Funny. One other action. Which one should I talk to? Basil, Mr. Hong Kong, or Kunia? They are skilled people. Skilled of what? But also, this is a fantasy world. Maybe these terrains are much wider. No, because we saw it here in the map. There's only like hallway or corridor and compartments, right? Just skilled people of very skilled in getting lost. Is that what you want to say? Dang, should I talk to Kunia? Let's talk to Miss Funny first, and we can decide later.
What now, Separ?
Just be calm. Don't give them reason for suspicion.
But he's dead. Really, really dead.
Quiet, my girl. We keep our heads down and we'll all reach our destination alive and in peace.
Yes, Separ.
Ah, the detectives. Perfect timing.
Okay.
So, my dear, I must ask you how you remember things. You see, we came to your compartment together, but something happened to me later, so everything is blurry afterwards.
Yep. What did you do to me?
Or sedated?
Do you think you were... I mean, I had that suspicion since the first stream, so will you clear it out?
I wanted to ask you the same thing. You're quite an expert on
Yep.
medicinal herbs, aren't you?
I am. As you know, I've been interested in these things since I was a little girl.
Did you have all the ingredients for mixing medicines now?
I carry everything I need with me all the time, in case Separ needs something.
Is there anything missing?
No, I don't think so. I mean, I haven't noticed, but if you'd like, you can check yourself.
Thank you. We'll take a look.
Okay, let's use our senses first. A rapid
Let's
heartbeat.
see.
And a rather messy, irregular, I suspect fluctuating blood pressure and high pulse. Could it be guilt? Maybe fear? Or something else entirely? We know that Ambassador Mujara has the heart condition. Do you think this is related to that or something else? Wait, I saw something here. We cannot do that.
Well, well.
Her heartbeat is slow, steady, almost melodious. Okay, don't be biased. He seems like super intoxicated by her. I mean, it could be, what is it? Figuratively and literally. Okay, let's use the other. Wait, we can still hear something. Or from the other angle. Okay, hang on.
What?
A rather interesting painting. This new wave art is too sublime for me. It looks like a bunny, isn't it? Let's go check the surrounding first. We cannot access the other part of the wagon. Okay.
Let's see.
Those painted patterns on her skin, are they just on her face or what? What are you trying to say, Moses? Stop it! You're not curious about the paintings on Separ's body as well? I can't believe this box! Everything is just pointed toward her. It is always a good thing. I don't think there's a single drop of chemical on her skin. It's as if the fragrance comes from only natural sources. Bruh. Dude is cooked. Wait, there's still some stuff that we can do, but oh, perhaps we can.
Interesting.
Miss Fanny said the ambassador has a serious heart condition. His heartbeat is rapid and irregular, which could be even fatal.
Interesting.
Okay.
Interesting.
She hums a tune very softly, almost inaudible. I can't make it out.
Interesting.
Okay, I think we did all that we could with our hearing. Let's see the look again.
Well.
A pleasant-looking female, that's for sure. Bruh.
Well.
Bruh.
Let's see.
She has an extremely pleasant scent, not too strong, all natural. Wait, people say, not people, science say that we human can actually smell like, smell pheromones from other people. But I think it's rather unconsciously. And it is said that that's what attracts us to certain people. So it's not only about their appearance, not only about their, how do I say it? Personality, perhaps their history, their background, but also their scent. But it's the natural scent instead of the perfume or the, that kind of scent. I think so. Okay, we used all of our senses. Let's talk to Miss Fanny again.
Well.
Stavonia, ancient wild country. They say wild animals still live in its vast, untamed forest. This?
So, do you know anything? Have you caught the killer yet?
Wait, so you don't think Moses is the culprit?
Oh, why do you think so?
How can you even say that?
Well, I'm not that sure. But I don't think he had any reason to kill the ambassador.
Yeah, not that we know, right? Because so far we are trying to dig fact and clues and perhaps some kind of history about all these animals, but we don't know a thing about ourselves instead.
Then what do you think? Who would have a motive?
We certainly have. I suppose that's what you're thinking, right? After all, centuries of international discord and fairly recent wounds have poisoned the relationship between Tarogo and Stavonia.
I can't argue with that.
So, we are suspects.
Everyone suspects.
No one is a suspect yet.
What do you mean?
Which means everyone is.
Exactly. Oh my god. I'm so Plato.
Yes. We can't rule anything out. In the meantime, I'd like to ask you to stay calm, keep your eyes open, and, if possible, stay in your compartment until we know more.
So, are we under house arrest?
I mean, there's... it's not that you can go somewhere. I mean, yeah, they can go to the crime scene, but...
Only for a short time.
More like carriage arrest.
Yeah.
With everyone roaming free on the train, we can't conduct a proper investigation.
That sounds reasonable. We'll stay put as you ask.
Thank you.
Wait, let's see. Yeah, that's that plant. This strange plant.
Interesting.
I forgot how to pronounce this. Maleficae hibiconia. A wonderful and extraordinary flower. I wonder why it is kept under a dome like this. Do you think it's poisoned?
Let's see.
There doesn't seem to be anything missing here. Okay. So you're saying that Miss Fanny is telling the truth then?
Indeed.
I think it is time to ask the ambassador a few questions. Or
Indeed.
just let me know if I can help you more. Thank you, my dear. We will do so. We cannot ask her. Oh, here. Okay. Should we ask Fanny or...
Listen,
If I don't know what to ask, maybe I should sniff around here more thoroughly. Or maybe listening. I already did that. Early leave, messy heartbeat. That's just funny. So, wait, hang on. Will this... This will not... Okay, this will not give us the... this will not count it as the action, as one action. But questioning Miss Funny will count it as one action. So we can... Okay. Alright, let's ask Ambassador Mujara first.
I heard you were the first to leave the party, after Funny and me.
Indeed. And I saw the two of you talking outside the compartment.
So we talked outside the compartment instead of inside.
That's right. I saw you too.
Then we're clear.
Can you tell us what you did after you entered the compartment?
What I do every night. I drank the tea Farney had prepared for me.
Is it some kind of sleeping aid?
It's more for digestion and proper vascular function.
Because he has that heart problem, right?
I see. And then?
Then I went to bed. The last thing I heard was you coming in and Miss Farney whittling on about some kind of flower.
I'm sorry.
Yes, I see. Makes sense. Thank you for your answer.
Okay, so Miss Funny wouldn't... I don't think she could. Or like she would able to... well, perhaps she still could. But if she did, Ambassador Mujara could be a witness for what she did to us, right? But he probably can't really see it since he is already like sleepy.
I heard you were the first to leave.
Indeed.
Wait,
That's
the same
Can you
thing?
tell us
What I do every...
Is it some...
It's more...
I see.
Then I...
Yes.
Okay,
I
sorry.
see.
Messy
Please
heartbeat.
don't take this as an intrusion, but I have extremely sensitive ears and I can hear your heart beating quite irregularly.
How can you hear that?
I'm sorry, I can't help it.
I get it. Fox instincts, right? What can we do against them? Well, yes, I'm quite upset. And my heart's not what it used to be. I have to watch out for it.
The ambassador is indeed suffering from a weak heart, so he has to be careful not to upset himself. But still, the Separ is stronger than ever. Right, sir?
Well, yes. I dare to hope.
If you don't mind, an age-old enemy of yours has died. How does that affect you?
You'd think I'd be happy, wouldn't you? Nothing could be further from the truth.
How's
Okay.
that? I thought you'd be bursting with joy.
Maybe part of me feels that way, yes. A part that I've had to suppress since I was young, because of my rank as a Separ. It's my emotional self, which would have wrenched that animal's neck if it could. But my rational self is just upset and afraid.
Yeah, thinking that he's from the opposite country. It could be like he could be the prime suspect about this, right? When that happened and all the consequences behind this as well. So yeah, if I were him, I don't think I would do that.
Would you care to elaborate?
I'm afraid, because as much of a monster as Ambassador Ignat was, he was a beacon of peace. A peace that now I fear can never be achieved.
Exactly, the consequences that I told you, that I said just
Unless
now.
we find out who did it and why, right?
I believe that even that will not be enough to stop this chain of events.
Alright, cool. Now you, Miss Funny, Night of Murder.
Can you think back to the evening, my dear?
You don't remember it at all. Did I not leave a deep impression on you?
It's more like I suspect that you did something.
Oh, no,
To me.
that's not what I mean.
Here we go.
Yeah, Plato, you gotta be the logical, the logical one here. This too clearly is not helping.
I just want to hear everything from your mouth.
Well, after we came here, we talked a lot about plants.
Yes, I definitely remember that.
Then, when you were leaving, we walked to my door, where we talked some more and said goodbye. And you headed back to your compartment.
So we headed back to our compartment. Did we reach our compartment, or did we get lost as well and ended up in the ambassador's carriage?
Exactly. I have memories up to that point.
I'm sorry if I can't tell you more. After you left, I was getting ready for bed, and then I heard
The bang. And we all know the rest.
So not that far after we leave, right?
Yes.
Thank you for your answers, dear.
Okay. Alrighty. Is there anything else that we can do? I don't want to miss a thing, and I don't want to miss a thing. I really don't want to. Everything could be like a... how do I say it? Important clue. Anything. But I think... that's all in Ambassador Mujara's and Miss Bunny's compartment. Now, it is time for me to decide which action that I need to take for now. Will it be... talk to Miss Kunia about her father's death? Or to Mr. Hong Kong, who's probably the last one who saw the Ambassador Ignat before the incident, or talk to Basil, who perhaps have like more information about this. I guess I will talk to Mr. Hong Kong. Also because we haven't visited here. Okay, we also haven't visited... no, Kunia's here. Okay, never mind. Yeah, let's talk to Hong Kong. Or we can actually do some inspection first, right? Before we ask them. So probably, yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. Like these stuff. Are you planning on opening a museum when we get to Clawville, Nils? You've always been known for your charming sense of humor. I'm not trying to joke here. Just a family heirloom. Why do you bring all this stuff with you, though? Nothing more. Okay, giant chest. What's inside? Can we open it?
A family heirloom, gentlemen. I won't go into details if you don't mind.
Is that contraband, honk honk?
I think more like contraband instead of family heirloom.
You got a permit to take a look?
Not yet.
Oh my god, I really love that sound! So similar to a cat hissing.
Then paws off, kitty.
Maybe a
Sculpture.
relative.
Of course. Admiral Akka, my great-great-grandfather.
And what nationality Mr. Hong Kong is?
Indeed, the resemblance is uncanny.
Isn't it? I think so myself.
You are one loose schmuck, honk honk.
Not loose. Goose,
Goose.
if I may.
Honk. Okay, let's take a look around first. Okay, more stuff. But there are even weapons here? Weapons? Antiques, my friend. Those are antique treasure. Another family heirlooms. But because they are so old, they're considered antique treasures. Sell this to your poor late aunt, honk. But please don't take my aunt's Lagerloff's name in vain. Oh, what about his aunt? Leave it, Plato. You won't get anything out of him for the moment. Alright? We still cannot open that giant chest, and let's use our senses. Why we can't use the other senses?
Interesting.
Gosh, it's been a long time since I've smelled so many smells and fragrances. You can hardly pick them out. Bronze, gold, leather, dust, almonds, sage, various woods, stale and fresh textiles, all mixed together. I wonder how it smells. Okay. Nothing else. Oh, okay. Alcoholic smell. Ouch, that smell. Alcohol. In no small quantities. Is that how much he drank at the party? Or did he continue to drink afterwards?
Interesting.
There is no smell of gunpowder on him. It's unlikely he's fired a firearm. Oh, yeah! And so far, we didn't smell any gunpowder on anyone, right? There's no clue that hinting towards it.
Interesting.
Alright, the same one. We did all this. And so the last thing that we can do... Wait, no?
Ah, the black goose himself.
Ah, the killer and his pet.
Bro! Bro got no filter?
What did you say, honk honk?
You don't think you can fool me, do you? I don't believe for a moment that Mr. Wildflower is innocent.
Why? We have like the most innocent look over here. Look at us. Very straight face.
And what makes you think that? Aside from the fact that I was found with a gun in my hand next to a corpse.
Honk 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 honk.
Are you serious? Do you think we need more than that?
Well,
There is no CCTV, sadly.
Now wait a
Although,
minute.
even though we
You're
have
the head of the
CCTV,
International Feather and Fur Mafia.
most likely
and
it's gonna be
we're two
bugged,
respected
right?
detectives from the Clawville Police Department who were assigned to protect the ambassador.
yeah, we got no
Oh,
motive.
yeah. Then why did you have to kill him? I always knew cops were corrupt, but to kill?
I mean, I'm not really sure in Clawville, but in some part of the world, like real world, like let's just say our country, probably.
Mr. Honk Honk is right, Plato. For now, I'm the prime suspect, but since I have no memory on the event, I'll consider myself an outside observer for now.
Well, how convenient.
So, like it or not, we are going to ask you some questions. Whether you answer honestly is up to you, but I warn you, we're stuck on a cramped train for days. The truth will eventually come out.
All right, I got nothing to hide. I'll play your little game. Just hurry up. I really want to go to bed.
Okay.
Well, what are you waiting for?
You are full of...
Sure. Just don't let the other cow on the train know.
The other cow. We said bullshit, right? And cow, does that mean Ambassador Mujara?
You called the ambassador of Torogo a cow?
Yeah,
Why? Isn't he a cow?
it's different. Water buffaloes, technically not a cow.
A cow is not a he. It's a she, big face.
Cow is only for female? Wait, what? Oh, okay, because for the male counterpart is bull, right? Oh! All this time I thought cow is like gender neutral term for a certain type of animal. I just knew about it. Today I learned.
Please, gentlemen, stop it.
Are you after some rare piece of antiquity again, Nils? You have a good nose for a cat. And you have a big mouth for a goose. Wait, does that mean that cat actually does not have like a good sense of smell? But I do believe cat has a good sense of hearing? Hearing? If you must know, yes, I'm still dealing in art relics. Is it illegal or what? Trading is not. Theft and smuggling, well, that's another matter. Yeah. Seems like Plato has like a personal how do we say it? Personal issue with Hong Kong here, and I feel like he's actually somehow like close to him because he called Mr. Hong Kong as Niels, like they're on the first name basis already. If you must know, I missed you guys too. Oh yeah, speaking of, people in the chat told me about the chicken polis several times on the previous stream, and yeah, I just learned that they're from the same developer actually, and I think I saw a streamer friend played the chicken polis. Was it Bruno or Argio? I couldn't really remember, but yeah, one of my streamer friend actually played it. Honestly, very much so. Good for you. Okay, so this one will... Oh, okay, only this one will take an action point, so we can ask about the other stuff first.
So, what do you think of the other passengers, Niels?
We have everything here, don't we? Even a baron, though I suspect he's only pretending to be one.
I mean, he says something about like his family is kind of different class.
Well, that's interesting.
And that Basil fellow. Have you met that rat? Hunk.
Not a rat.
Not a rat, but something like that. A dirty bum. Hunk. I'd keep an eye on him if I were you.
So far, I feel like you're more suspicious than him. I feel like he's a very good source of information.
Thanks for the tip, Honk Honk. But we know who to look out for.
Yup, tell him, Plato.
Are you referring to me, dear Plato? Hunk. Oh, come on. I've been on the straight and narrow as an arrow.
Sure
Straight
you
and narrow
have.
as an arrow.
You just have to look around here.
This is all family heirlooms.
Is that so? I didn't know you came from a wealthy family.
Me neither. Until my Aunt Lagerlof died. May the wild ones rest her soul.
So she's the one.
Why does that sound like a big load of bullshit?
Because you read too many cheap detective novels, my friend.
Okay, peace treaty. What do you think about it?
the peace negotiations?
It doesn't make any difference to me. It's all nonsense anyway. Just a nice little show to get the old saber tooth out of the way.
Sabertooth.
You mean Ambassador Ignat?
Who else? What else would be the point of such a symbolic journey as this? Come on, even you can't be that stupid. Oh, pardon me, that slipped out. Hunk, hunk.
So you think someone organized things this way just to end the ambassador's life?
Do you think? Oh, I can see why he kind of suspect us then. Because most likely the one who organized these crime, if it's like something organized, not only a single person act, most likely it comes from someone from Clawville. And we're the detective, or like the representative from Clawville that is sent to protect him. So perhaps,
I'm sure of it.
You the one spreading those rumors, Honk Honk?
Who, me?
Uh.
What do you take me for?
A schmuck. You just did it, you schmuck.
Hunk, that's different. You're detectives, aren't you? It's my civic duty to tell you everything.
Okay, interesting. Interesting. Okay, I think I will leave you to it. I will not ask for now. Let's go meet Basil. Hang on. Actually, we can do it faster. Let's go here. So, what do you think about it, Basil? Oh,
Interesting.
a crate. It's locked. What could be in it?
Interesting.
Okay. Not very helping. Other stuffy, I think.
Interesting.
Although this guy always seems nervous, his heartbeat is quite steady and slow.
Let's see. Let's see.
I think it's still the same, right?
Interesting.
Strangely, despite its dirty and untidy appearance, it has a very neutral smell. Okay, still the same. Right, let's talk.
Ah, the stars of Clawville in the flesh.
Mr. Pesker, I take it you're not too upset by all this hullabaloo.
Upset? No, not really. Surprised? Well, that's another matter.
Surprised?
The when was more surprising than the act itself.
Because the act has already been a rumor since we departed, right? That there will be a murder case in the train. But when?
What do you mean?
You see, I thought it would happen, and not just because of the rumors.
Oh?
You knew?
Wait! In fact, I knew it, okay?
Of course I knew. I just had no idea.
I don't quite understand.
And you don't think Moses did it?
Very good question, my furry little friend. I don't think so, but I'm also not dismissing it. What a twist, eh? A double twist if ever I saw one. Just like in a mystery novel.
I'm afraid this is very real.
Yeah, that's for sure. Although, I wondered for a moment if they'd faked his death.
But we checked the body, right? We already checked the body and he's clearly dead, no?
From what I could see, unfortunately, I find that impossible.
Or perhaps, you know, there are like some certain of drug or, yeah, medical stuff that can stop heartbeat for some time. And again, it will lead me back to the herbal medications and again, Miss Funny. But okay, interesting. I will keep that option open as well.
Then boom, one less twist, right?
Yes. Now, can we ask you a few questions about the evening?
Sure, far away. I'm at your service. I didn't get much sleep last night, though, so my mind may not be working the way it should.
All right. Before we do that, let's go check on... Oh, a lot of stuff. Okay. This one. Okay, he knew.
You said that you knew the murder was going to happen. How?
How? How is not the right question, Detective. Rather the why.
Okay, why?
Why did you know it was gonna happen?
It was the only thing that could have happened, don't you see? The question was when it was going to happen.
But why?
And
Again.
who did it?
That too, but that's less important.
I beg your pardon?
The furball is cast, or whatever they say. So whoever did it, the piece is dead. Unless you can find the real explanation for what happened, it doesn't matter who did what. It's the truth that matters.
The Stavonian ambassador was killed on a train from Clawville while he was being guarded by the Clawville police.
Exactly. You see?
But that doesn't explain why you thought it was inevitable.
Let that be my secret,
Oh.
little fella.
This is a police investigation. You can't have secrets.
Says the
Secrets.
partner of the only real suspect, right? So who's interrogating who?
What? Why, you dirty...
I love the animal noises.
Leave it, Plato. He's partly right. We need more information. Then we'll be back.
And I look forward to it, gentlemen.
Ah, this guy is driving me crazy, Moses. He speaks in riddles, making contradictory statements, and seems to be deliberately trying to mislead us.
Is that so? I have a feeling that he's trying to help us.
Exactly.
In his own way. It's just... It's like he can't say what he wants to say.
Yeah. I see. Some of you probably say that he's suspicious. Basil is like the most suspicious. But me, since the very first conversation I had with him, I clearly see him as our ally. He's gonna be our informant. The thing is, he tries so hard to be neutral here. He don't really want to go. He doesn't really want to be like too close to us or to the other party member.
But why? What reason would he have to do that? If he wants to help, why not just tell us everything?
Maybe because even he's not sure I didn't do it. And he can't trust anyone. Nor can we.
This is crazy. And I still don't like the guy.
Oh, you did the puppy. Okay, 5% more. Let's go. I think you can do it. At least for the papilla, then. I don't know for the first part. Perhaps you need Linnea. No, I don't think you need Linnea for that part.
I think the feeling's mutual, my dear friend.
Okay, testimony of Pierre. Why? Why we have this question?
We heard you were almost the last to leave the dining car.
Okay. So we can also... Oh, we need to also suspect or question Pierre, right?
Indeed. There was only that cold and hot pretty young lady there with me. If I were 20 years younger, I would certainly have invited her for a last drink.
Furry heavens.
come on, don't play the prudish copper, you furry little charmer. I saw the way you looked at the Catwoman.
Catwoman.
No wonder she's quite a predator.
Are you trying to change the subject? Or are you just that stupid?
Who's changing the subject, copper?
Okay, let's skip that bit. So it was just you and Cunha in the car. Can you tell us what you saw?
Finally, somebody uses my above-average understanding of animals.
We bow to your science.
The little lady looked like she was under a spell.
Under a spell.
Under a spell? What do you mean?
You know, she sighed and kept staring out the window. It was dark, and there wasn't much to see outside. And during the whole evening, she spoke maybe 2 or 3 sentences to the others, as if her mind had been somewhere else.
Did you find that suspicious?
Nah. Sad, yeah. More than sad.
Why sad though? The incident hadn't happened that time, right?
I see.
Okay. Right, I'll leave you to it for now. Okay, let's see our thoughts first. Basil is either a very good judge of character and a good guesser, or he really knows something about almost everything and everyone. It's hard to tell, but he's certainly not that simple drifter he seems. Basil claims that he not only suspected, but knew that an attempt would be made to assassinate the ambassador. He wouldn't say how, but no matter how shifty a character he is, I find him strangely believable. Same, most the same. Okay, let's go check on the other first. I think we still can talk to Cunha and then to the couple actors, right? Okay, let's head on to Cunha first. I am intrigued. Wait, can we check something in here? I think I haven't been in the... Oh wait, we did. We've been here. And we already inspected that. Alrighty then, never mind. Let's go to... Cunha first. Like, I want to see her reaction about her father's death.
Interesting.
King Hector the First. The bar, the first glass wagon. Oh yeah, let's go check the bar as well. There's nothing that we can interact here. We also cannot use our senses. Oh, the background's already different. It's not snowy. So we're like already in different part of the world, I believe. Right.
Well, well.
She seems disturbed, but it's perfectly understandable. Father just died. If not, then, I don't know, she's clearly cold-blooded then.
Miss.
Oh yeah, look at her expression.
What? Yes? It's you again. The detectives.
Look, if you really think I'm the culprit, well, I can...
I don't think it's you.
Oh,
Oh, really?
why so?
That surprises me.
Look, almost anyone here has a motive except you. Even me. In fact, especially me.
You must be exaggerating, miss.
Not a bit.
So, are you ready to answer some questions?
Of course, but can you wait just a few moments while I gather my thoughts? Everything was so sudden.
Fortunately, we didn't spend much time in here. As you say, Plato, we still have time to ask around before we return here to... Oh! Okay, so perhaps this has got okay.
No.
We'll come back to her when we've spoken to the others. Nice, nice. So, it doesn't matter who we are going to interrogate, we're gonna talk back to her, which is cool. So, that leaves us to the last one, the actor's suit. But I still have one action point. I will decide to interrogate this two or Basil or Mr. Hong Kong. Okay, let's see here first. A gun!
A gun in an open drawer on the night of a murder.
Well, well, that's more than suspicious.
Oh, there's nothing suspicious about it, officers. I've been carrying a gun since I was 16. And yes, before you ask, I have a permit.
You always know what to say, don't ya?
It's my profession, my forthright friend. I mean, something like that. But I learned from my late father, a gun is a man's best friend.
Isn't it a dog? I mean, like, you're like in the same family with the dog.
He must have been quite a character, your dad. Was he a politician?
No, but he did like to steal from others.
A criminal then?
Tell me, Mr. Lupus, are you an experienced marksman?
Me? Oh, no, to be honest, I've never pulled a trigger in my life. But better to be safe than sorry, eh?
Quite. Do you mind if we examine the gun?
By all means, go ahead. I have nothing to hide. Besides, you're far more experienced with a gun than I, aren't you?
I mean, we're a police officer.
We didn't even hear that.
And Plato was an army during the war, during the mid-war.
Oh, come on. I'm just kidding, gents.
Interesting.
Let's see, a letter. It says, see you down the corridor. See. Is it Kunia? Oh, like I said, if it's like not a one-person case or one-person murder case, perhaps these two were accomplices? Or probably they'll just have like a little love secret behind Cassandra. Aspirin. Does aspirin always have double S? Hang on, I'm curious. Isn't it only one S? It's only one S, right? It's not aspirin. No, why does it has two S here? This one's special. This one an aspirin. Funny. Okay. Let's use our smell. Smell of gunpowder. So is it been used? Welcome in, Risky, by the way. How is you? Hang on. There's something wrong with my Twitch. I smell fine oil and, of course, the distinctive smell of metal. And lead bullets and dry gunpowder, but this gun definitely hasn't been fired recently, okay? So he's telling the truth that he never used this. Could they have cleaned it right away? I don't think so. If they cleaned it without chemicals, it wouldn't be thorough enough, and I can't smell chemicals here. You're a scary fox, you know what? I'll take that as a compliment. Okay. So that gun is not the weapon of murder. Silent Wolf.
The Silent Wolf, huh?
A masked vigilante who brings order to the troubled streets of Clawville.
Asmin's donkey? It's an animal pun? Then what about aspirin? Donkey pirin? What?
Do you know this picture?
Of course. Didn't you read Silent Wolf comic strips as a kid?
Look at these eyes! Like Puss in a Boots.
No. I read Herringway instead.
Even as a kid? I feel sorry for you.
I assume that Herringway is like not a fantasy novel, more like crime novel.
But why?
It's not important.
El Wolf.
El Wolf, the biggest cinema venture of recent years.
Really? Are you that familiar with the cinema business?
Not really, but everyone has heard of this film. You know, when...
Uh-huh. Really?
You're not even listening, are you?
I'm sorry. I'm not really interested in this movie business.
You're a real fossil, aren't you?
Oh, but why would you say such a thing, my friend?
Can we use our senses? No, we cannot. Here. Okay, let's use this. What is that smell? I sense some kind of chemical, but it is a strange kind. It's medicine. I cannot say exactly what kind of medicine, but it must be really strong to have such a noticeable vapor. Do you think it's minyak angin?
Well, well.
And we just recently smell it, right? The first time we smelled her in a respective way, of course. We didn't smell this, right? We smelled like strong perfume, but not medical chemical, not a medicinal chemical. Okay. Is there anything? Okay.
Interesting.
She seems even more distracted than usual. We need to take advantage of this to get the most honest answer we can from her. Okay.
Please, ask me whatever you want.
We will, ma'am. We will. Just you wait.
How closely did you know the ambassador?
Closely? What do you mean?
Did you know him personally?
I'm afraid so. He was a big fan of my films and he invited me to Stavonia several times.
Wow, this is new? Only you, but not really of Cassidy's.
Was he that much of a movie fan?
I'm afraid he wasn't interested in the movies that much.
So he's interested in you instead, huh?
I see. So you feel that he was...
More interested in me.
Yep.
Come on, darling. Don't see ghosts everywhere. I always say, you're not the center of the world, you silly thing.
I hate this wolf. I really love wolf as an animal. I love dogs, but I really hate this character. His characteristic, his personality. He must be the center of the world. And he has like that way of, how do I say it? Not gaslighting, more like put other, and like in a, how do I say it? Not in a good way.
Maybe you're right, Cassidy.
Do you feel the ambassador was making unhealthy approaches?
I didn't like being anywhere near him, if that answer is sufficient, Detective.
Yes, I think I understand. Dear lady, don't take this as an intrusion, but are you taking any medication?
Is it that obvious?
See, I told you they'd notice.
Oh, no. I just sensed it. You know, my nose never deceives me.
Ah, I see. Yes, I have a hard time falling asleep when I'm in unfamiliar places, and crowds also frighten me.
Poor little thing.
That's unusual for an actor, no?
I mean, I think it's actually like more cases about this for actors or like for popular figures, you know?
I try to be discreet. You know, it could cost me my career if it were made public.
Nobody will find out from us, ma'am, but I have to ask you, what kind of medication are we talking about?
Just a sedative. A sleeping pill. When I take it, I fall asleep quickly, and the only way to wake me up is with a cannon shot.
And that happened. That cannon shot. I mean, not really a cannon, but sleeping pill. So we can even smell pills. Interesting.
Or a gunshot.
Oh, yes. In this case, unfortunately, yes.
I thought the medicine or like this chemical was something that is rubbed off to the body, but it's something that we take. She took orally. We can even smell it.
Thank
That's
you
crazy.
for your answers, madam.
I really hope I was helpful.
Oh, so many stuff. Hang on.
Ah, the detectives, or should I say...
Well, not much yet. Can we ask you a few questions?
Of us? Come on, what for? We weren't even in the vicinity.
Ma'am, are you all right?
Ma'am?
Faye.
Oh, yes, I'm here. What What happened?
Wait, that is strange. I thought they were lover, and Cassidy called Cassandra with her last name instead of her name. Faye. It's Cassandra Ruby Faye, right?
Are you all right, miss?
Or perhaps in some part, yeah, in some part of the world. I think one of them being in Hungary, the last name, I mean, like the order of the family name is in the front instead of the last one. Just like I think in Japan and in most of East Asia, actually. And so yeah, in East Europe, in some places and in East Europe, the family name will be in the first one, will be placed in the first.
Oh, yes. You know, she's...
Excuse me, we were asking the lady.
Yes, well, I'm a bit tired.
But I don't think it's the case for Cassandra, though. I think Cassandra is first name, right?
I see.
Or
Did
perhaps
you
like
happen to see or hear anything interesting?
like Cassandra Ruby Faye is like the stage name, so all of them are actually her first name.
I didn't. I'm afraid. I was sound asleep.
And you?
I was asleep too. Yes, they can vouch for me.
How can you vouch for each other if both of you are sleeping?
Me?
Thank you. We'll be back.
Okay. I think there's nothing new that we can ask of her. So, don't beat around the bush. If you want something, just ask. Back. Hold. Just hold for now. We gotta find more facts and clues. A rabbit fan. Miss Vane knows the ambassador personally as he is a fan of her films. He is almost obsessed with them. Cassandra, on the other hand, is repulsed by the ambassador. Miss Vane can't stand crowds and unfamiliar places, so she takes medication. Since this fact is detrimental to her work, she likes to keep it a secret. Okay, that's all. Right, so now we have to decide who are we going to talk to. They're suspicious. No, I feel like they're the most suspicious one. But so before we talk to Kunya, we have one more chance to interrogate one person or one animal. I think I will cross Basil from now, even though most likely he could give us more information. But should I talk to Hong Kong or those two actors? Hong Kong is the Hong Kong is the last one who saw Mr. Ambassador. But these two seems like they're keeping a secret. And also the fact that the ambassador had like a certain interest towards Miss Faye. And I have a feeling that they're trying to cover some stuff about each other. Like, perhaps if we ask a question, the other will like have like a loose lips? How do I say it? Slipped? Perhaps like slip their tongue and say different things with the other? Do you think we should interrogate the actress? Like, I would really love to get information, not only interrogate like the prime suspect, but to get as much information as I could. And I probably, if that's my objective, probably talking to between Basil or Hong Kong will be better. But, oh my god. Guys, what do you guys think? It is like I am actually kind of regretting my decision to talk to Mr. Baron or to wait. We used the first one for this, right? And then we have 4 left, and we ask the Baron and Fanny. We already asked her, right? Did we? Did we ask her? Okay, just yeah, we asked her. We asked both of them. All right. Okay, hang on. Should we make like connection here? I'm not really sure if how this will help us in making decision, but let's just see. Alright. Okay, so go up. Oh, we can actually drag them, right? Like, never mind. Let's just do it like this for now. So, I feel perhaps they are like fake couples, do you think? I have a feeling. And his actual interest is to Miss Cunha. I'm not really sure for now. Murderous intent. Dependence. Oh! What if? Can we have like a more than 2 connections between 2 characters? Like perhaps the love was a fake one. Oh, wait. Is it toxic or faked? I'm not really sure. Okay, let's not. How do I? Okay, undo that. I wanted to... I feel like there's like a blackmail here, but I'm not really sure. Okay, let's just forget about this. Forget about the connections again for now. I need more context to make the connection deductions. All right now. I feel like if we talk to one character, we might lose critical information from the other character. I think that's the consequences, right? But now I feel like the urgency. Before I talked to them, I didn't have like urgency to suspect them, but now I feel like I have more urgency. Okay, you know what? Let's go ask them. Also, the fact that he had a chat with Miss Cunha behind Cassandra's back.
Tell me, Mr. Lupus, when did you leave the dining room?
Well, you know, I think maybe sometime after midnight.
That's a pretty wide time frame. A little more specific, please.
Why are you asking me? You were here, weren't you? Unlike your partner.
I'll let that one slide.
I don't know. Maybe around 1 in the morning? Cassandra was pretty tired, so I walked her back to our cabin.
And then you left her, right?
And then?
Then what? Then I slept.
Nope, you're telling a lie.
That's it?
That's it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yes, and then I woke up sometime later. I couldn't sleep. I had a bad feeling, so I went outside to get some air.
And do you have anyone to prove it?
When was that?
I have no idea. I didn't look at the clock. Maybe about 2 hours after we went to bed.
I see. What happened after that?
After that? Nothing. Nothing.
You
I heard a
clearly...
shot and ran in the direction of the sound. Then we found you there with that gun.
You're trying to... How do I say it? Change the topic here. You say nothing here.
I see. Thank you.
Wait, Moses. Didn't you say you saw Cassidy and Cunha talking in the hallway last night?
Quiet down, Plato. But yes, that's exactly right.
Then why are you letting him make a fool of you?
Cassidy is keeping this quiet, and that in itself is a clue. For now, I didn't want to embarrass him in front of Miss Fay.
Ah, I see. But you'll confront him later, right?
In due time, my dear friend.
What do you think, boss? I see you've been scratching your fuzzy head.
We need to separate them. Cassidy and Cassandra are a couple, but they seem to see things differently. And maybe they have a different connection to events.
They're not even honest with each other.
True! That's what I'm talking about.
That's how I see it too. But they won't admit that as long as they're together. So, as soon as we can find either of them alone...
We'll catch them!
You can say that.
Okay.
Out in the corridor, did you see or hear anything strange?
Who? Me? No. Nothing strange. I was just staring, you know, out of the window. Why are you looking at me like that?
Don't mind him, it's a bad habit. So you were just standing there catching some fresh air and then you heard a bang.
Exactly.
How long were you in the corridor?
I don't know. An hour, perhaps?
Oh, that's quite long.
Wow, that's a lot of
Yep.
fresh air.
Are you implying something?
Just observing.
Did you meet anyone while you were in the corridor?
Did I meet someone? No, I didn't. Why would I? Well, what a suggestion. No, I mean, no.
A simple no would have been enough, but thank you for the elaborate reply.
Also, we couldn't simply dismiss the fact that they're actors. All these, perhaps just like some kind of display, when they're actually trying to hide something more important.
No problem.
Okay then, nothing more that we can do. So I guess it's about time to progress the story and talk to Miss Cunha. Right. Let's go.
Listen.
What happened to her father? No matter what kind of animal he was, he didn't deserve this. Probably. I'm not really sure about that, but yeah.
My dear lady, have you calmed down a bit?
Actually, I'm not that troubled, Mr. Wildflower. More like confused, I think.
Are you ready to answer some questions?
I am. I think I'm ready. Don't go easy on me.
Don't go easy on me. Yo, this lady's iron.
We'll try to be gentle, lady.
This lady's heart's made of iron.
Thank you, detectives.
What do you think? Will she really be honest with us?
I think she will.
We shall see, my dear friend. But we do have some facts to corner her with, if necessary.
We just have to use them well.
Questioning unlocked. Ooh, okay. Shall we get started? Yes, just a moment. What is the questioning will do, though? It's not really make her as a suspect, no? It's more like a act. I thought this icon would be like, make you, or like catch you as the culprit.
Who could be better to question than the estranged daughter of the deceased?
Yeah.
In most cases, the next of kin is indeed the most likely perpetrator. We will see if that is the case this time. I have to watch closely, in case I catch her lying or distorting the truth. In that case, however, I will have to prove it, too. So, may I ask where you were when all this happened? I understand you were staying in a compartment with your father.
Well, yes, to my disappointment. But you see, after my father took his sleeping pills, I snuck out to clear my head.
So far we have 3 animals that took sleeping pills or sleeping medication. So Ambassador Ignat, Miss Fay, and Ambassador Mujara, right? Though Miss Ambassador Mujara didn't take sleeping pill, it's more like herbal medicine.
His sleeping pills?
Please don't see anything in it, detective. He just had trouble sleeping and was terribly paranoid, apparently with reason. Anyway, yes, he was taking a type of sleeping pill.
I see. So your father went to sleep and you just left to clear your head.
That's Not exactly how I would put it.
So something else happened?
I suppose that's what you want to ask me about.
Yes. Well, my dear, let's get started.
Oh, Kunia Ivarinic. She is the daughter of Ambassador Ignat, who is clearly on the trip out of sheer necessity, although I have a suspicion that there is another reason for her being here. In any case, she is a lady of noble breeding, and a temperate but rebellious spirit. We shall have to watch her carefully. What does it mean? Observations, like your next question. What is it? What does this UI do? I mean, like, we only have one more chance to observe, or what? Select your next question. What do you think about the murder? Why do you find him? Who do you find most suspicious on the train? Why did you accompany your father on this trip? I hope I can ask the rest of the question that we didn't choose now.
Why did you accompany your father on this trip?
I just wanted to get out. And even though I hated him, leaving Stavonia with him seemed like a better idea than being stuck there.
Did you really hate him that much?
Look, I understand why you're asking me these questions. I could have done it. If only you knew. I had 1,000 reasons to do it.
That's a pretty strong statement.
This is a pretty strong moment.
That's true.
Okay.
What do you think about the murder?
I heard you are cold and methodical, but what kind of insensitive question is that? My father was murdered. What could I possibly think about the murder?
Then what do you feel about the murder?
That's exactly my question. So, what do you think? What's the first thing that comes to mind when you think of your father being murdered?
You're quite a character, but I think I know what you mean. The first thing that comes to mind is shock. And then, I think the fact that there's nothing surprising about it.
Shocking, but not surprised. Shocked, but not surprised.
Because your father had a lot of enemies?
He only had enemies. If you must know, even back home in Stavonia, it was the same.
Damn! I mean, I don't think I could leave alive as Ambassador Ignat. Leaving surrounded by enemies and don't really have someone to rely on. Even his own daughter hated him. Oh my god.
So the event itself is shocking, but the fact that it happened is not.
Something like that, detective. But I'm not a psychiatrist. And I believe you are not either.
No, I'm not. Where were you after the party?
I returned to my compartment and I got bored quickly. And the champagne went a little to my head. I had to clear my mind.
Is that all? Did you go out into the corridor for some air? Did you leave the car and walk to another one, maybe?
No, that's all.
Oh!
I simply went out into the corridor, rolled down one of the windows, and enjoyed the freezing cold air.
Ooh, so both of them are trying to hide the fact that they two met. I mean, Kunia and Cassidy. I thought Kunia would tell the truth about her meeting Cassidy. Interesting. How do we check history? Oh, that's the history. Wait, we cannot actually. Who say that those two met? I think it's a lie. Should we push her? That's a lie. Kenya in the corridor, slipping difficulty, the restless Cassidy, old pocket watch, autographed by Mr. Lupus. Wait. Oh, we have to prove it, right? What about the old pocket watch? I'm not really sure about it. I suspect that Kunia and Lupus were in the same corridor at the same time, but why? Kunia says her father took sleeping pills before the murder happened. So all those three statements, we're trying to say that all those three statements could be a lie, but which one? So this or this, I think. What about this? Either this or this.
You didn't happen to meet, say, Mr. Lupus?
How? How do you?
Oh, so you confirm this.
How do I know? Come, madam. Mr. Lupus had his eye on you from the first moment. And when it turned out that both of you liked to wander around in the corridors to cool your heads roughly at the same time, it wasn't that hard to put the picture together.
Please don't tell anyone. This affair means nothing to me.
So the two of you were having an affair? That's interesting. Tell me, how long has it been going on? I'm guessing it started before the journey?
So that makes one other reason for her to accompany his dad, his father, in this journey. So perhaps she's not actually trying to accompany her dad, but more of to, you know, accompany or, yeah, be in the same place with Cassidy.
Actually, he and his wife-to-be had been to a party earlier in the city, where my father was the guest of honor. And there we...
Yes, I can imagine the rest. And tell me, if you don't mind me asking, is this serious?
No. Why are you looking at me like that? With that cad? Never. But I had to do it. I made a deal with him. When we get to Clawville, he'll help me start a new life there. Please don't tell anyone. That young lady, Miss Faye, she'd be torn to pieces.
So Kunia's using him then?
I see. Well, I won't reveal your secret, ma'am, as long as it doesn't interfere with the investigation. Unless its disclosure becomes vital.
That's fine with me. Thank you.
Okay. 20? What does that mean? Who do you find most suspicious on the
Who do
train?
you find most suspicious on the train?
Nobody. I mean, nobody is more suspicious than the others.
Fair enough.
How come?
It could be almost anyone. My father was a feared and hated figure.
You don't think anyone had more reason than others? Not even a bit?
No, not that I know of.
I think it's a truth. So far.
I believe you. I think everything you said is logical and understandable.
Of course it is.
5. What does this mean? What does this mean, actually? Was that 20 and 5 this thing? It was 0 and now and then 20 and now 5, but the bar is not really changing.
Was your father in his compartment the whole time?
I wouldn't know. Maybe he left. Could he have been killed somewhere else and taken there?
I think that will be hard, though.
Don't you think that's a little far-fetched?
Yeah.
Your father was quite a big character, in every sense of the word. Do you think he could have remained unnoticed?
And also, like, there must be blood traces, and it will be hard to clean up, right? If
I don't know. But we can't dismiss the possibility that when I wasn't looking, he left the compartment, right?
There is a possibility.
What you say fits the bill perfectly.
Glad to be of service, detective.
No, what is this? Minus. Should we always...
Have you been fighting with your father lately?
Lately? Not particularly. I mean, no more than usual. You know, my father always tried to keep me on a short leash.
But you're more of a liberal woman than that, aren't you?
I want freedom, Mr. Wildflower. Fresh, clean air. The air of other lands. Far away lands.
That's why you signed up for this trip.
It suited my father. Because he could keep an eye on me
Oh.
while he travels. And I don't turn the castle we live into some kind of party cave.
Perhaps we should say it's a lie, since she's been in the corridor for quite some time. So if his father left the compartment, she would notice, right? I should have said that name.
Because that's what you'd normally do?
Either that or burn it down. But this trip gave me a chance to see the world. And, if I could, somehow escape from him.
Can we undo some actions or like go back to a certain point?
You wanted to get rid of him?
Not the way you think. I wouldn't have killed him. Yes, I wanted to be free. And Clawville has a certain allure.
You would give up your luxurious lifestyle to live in one of the most crime-ridden cities in the wilderness?
You couldn't have phrased it more deliciously.
I see.
Was your father interested in objects of special value? Yeah, we need to ask this.
Was your father interested in objects of special value?
I don't know what you mean. No, at least I don't think so. He wasn't a material man. He liked a certain level of luxury, which he thought was his due by virtue of his rank. But he despised unnecessary fuss and ostentation.
So Hong Kong tells lies then? He told lies. Is a lie? Ambassador Ignat hinted that Hong Kong should find something for him on the train. Yeah, that. But perhaps Hong Kong is the one who told the lie, right?
We heard that your father was obsessed with finding some valuable object on the train.
Yes. So you mean that. Indeed, he told me he was aware of something on the train of great significance. But I don't think it was anything of monetary value.
Do you think it's something that has more of a sentimental value?
Sentimental? No. But I honestly don't know what it is. And I'm not that interested either. If that dirty smuggler is involved, I wouldn't expect anything good to come of it.
You mean Hong Kong?
Who else? If my father stooped to dealing with someone like that, then it must be a matter of some real significance. But of no interest to me.
Okay. Let me click this. Oh. Oh, we should do this? Her face is almost completely devoid of any emotion. Is that defense mechanism or sign of denial? I can hear her agitated heartbeat through the silky friction of her delicate breasts and the soft jingling of her jewels. Whatever her face or her posture may suggest, she is conflicted and seething inside. Her posture is as light and noble as ever. It seems at once stiff and tense, yet somehow airy, like soft smoke, like a pleasant cool fragrance. Okay.
So would you have been able to kill your father?
How can you ask such a question? It's outrageous.
You mean your relationship wasn't so bad that in a moment of passion, maybe you...
Even the assumption is offensive.
It's... the truth? I don't know. Like, all this time, if we say that it's the truth, that UI that I don't know what, like trust points, I guess? Kinda like depleting. But if we told that it's a lie and we can prove it, it will go up. But I think if we can't prove it, it will be even harder. Okay, if I say it's a lie, can we go back to say that it's a truth? It's a truth.
What you say fits the bill.
Glad to be of...
Ah, jeez. What do you think will happen if we don't find the culprit?
What do you think will happen if we don't find the culprit?
Or if it turns out to be you?
Yes, that's also a possibility.
The train arrives in Clawville. The perpetrator will be arrested. I'll probably be deported. Peace is put on hold. And since this was supposed to be the last chance to ease the dispute between the two superpowers,
War breaks out.
sooner or later.
Then we have to find out who was behind it, right?
As you say, Detective. You know, maybe I despised my father. But the significance of who he was and what this trip represented, I do not deny for a moment.
Thank you. This is very valuable information.
You're analyzing everyone thoroughly, correct?
I can't help it. I was born that way. I've always been fascinated by animals.
Well, good for you.
Somehow I feel that we didn't manage to bring out everything we wanted.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Yes, well...
It was a great...
Can we undo this? Retry. Okay, let's
Who could be
retry.
better to question than
Thank
the estranged
God.
daughter of the deceased?
Okay.
So, may I ask where you were when all this happened?
Well, yes.
His
Okay.
Please don't see.
I see.
That's...
So something...
I suppose...
Yes. Well,
Right. Let's start
why
with
did
this
you
one
accompany
still.
your father on this trip?
I just wanted to get out. And even though I hated him, leaving Stavonia with him seemed like a better idea.
Did you really hate him?
Look,
That's a...
this is a pretty strong...
Okay. So, all the same for the observation.
What do you think about the murder?
I heard you are called a method.
That's exact...
You're quite a character.
Because your father had a lot...
Okay. Where were you after the party?
Where were you after the party?
It's a lie. And this one. Oh, no. Restless Cassidy. Yep, that one. Confirm. Oh, we can cancel. Okay, cool. We
What
learn
you
it.
say fits the
No,
bill
no,
perfectly.
no, fork.
Glad
Not
to-
not that fork.
Was
Oh.
your father in his
Okay, hang on. Wait. Is
What
it
you
true?
say
Wait,
fits
okay,
the-
hang on. I
What
should
do you
have tried.
find most? I believe you.
No, minus.
Have you been fighting with... Was your father in...
Can we?
What you say... So would you have been able to... What you say fits the bill. What do you think will happen? Somehow I feel that...
All right. Retry again.
Who
Please.
could be better to question than the
I
estranged
thought
daughter of
if
the
we
deceased?
cancel, it
In
will
most
bring
cases,
us
the
back
next of kin
to
is indeed so.
that menu instead.
Why did you accompany your...
Okay.
What do you think about the...
Where were you after the party?
Where were you after the party?
And this would be It's a Lie. Because Restless Cassidy. Confirm.
You didn't happen to meet, say, Mr. Luke.
Yep. Was your father in his compartment the whole time?
Was your father in his compartment?
And it's a lie because Kunia's quite hateful about her father. Could something have happened between them, or are these the words of neglected and spoiled girl? Would there really be a murders in Tan and real killer? Ignat's past is rather murky, having served as a high-ranking officer in the colonial Xardas force, including the Torogu colonies. Actually, there's no strong proof for this claim. We were asking about, was your father in his compartment the whole time? I thought there were gonna be a claim that she was in the corridor. So she would probably notice if her dad leaving the compartment. But there's no proof for that. Or perhaps she's in the other corridor? I'm not sure. But we can't dismiss this possibility that when I wasn't looking, he left the compartment. I mean, if we can't prove the claim, I think it will be like bigger minus, I believe. Oh, perhaps the frightening rumors. Like, he even noticed about this rumor, so I don't think he would be wandering around by himself. I guess that's
Then
right.
how do you explain that?
No,
Is there a problem?
no.
I just...
Oh, come on.
Oh no.
What do you find most?
It's a lie. I don't know. Nobody's more suspicious than the other. It could be almost anyone. My father was a feared and hated figure. No, not that I know of. Ignat's daughter is a fierce and vocal opponent of peace negotiations. This could cause problems. Torogu colonies. I'm torn between these two, the dark past, or because it mentioned like Torogu colonies, as if Torogu colonies perhaps have more motive or more suspicion, or the fact that we got the third class. Let's go with this one first,
It is
and we
well
can
known
retry
that
later.
the Torogo delegation had a particular contempt.
You're right. Of course.
That
Okay.
person.
I don't want to jump to conclusions just because of someone's background
Okay,
or
this is
origin.
the right answer.
My father always did that. And I've suffered it since I was a kitten. That's part
So-
of what I'm running away from.
Mention about Cassidy. Oh, or is it Cassidy or Cassandra? I forgot. Cassandra, and then the Torogo is the right one. Okay. Nice. Okay.
Have you been fighting with your father? Was your father into...
It's a lie. This one. Somewhere on the train. Honk honk.
We heard that your father was obsessed with finding some valuable object on the train.
Right.
So would you have been able to kill your...
It's a lie. Kunia seems to see Clawville as an escape route, which is the only reason she joined her father's peace mission. A frosty relationship. But this one will actually make her escape route hard to be realized, right? Or okay.
I think it's worth mentioning that...
Okay,
Did the
never mind.
investigation...
All right.
What do you think will happen if we... Somehow I feel that we didn't manage to bring out...
Retry again. Okay, we're getting closer. I'm sorry, I gotta retry this.
Who could be better
After we could get
questioned
the
than
best
strange daughter
outcome.
of the So,
Right, so what do you think? Okay,
Why
this
did you
one again.
accompany-
For the first one. What do you think about the murder?
what do you think about the...
Where were you after
Where
the
were
party?
you after the party?
Do you think the sequence also important? Sleeping difficulty? Oh no. Restless Cassidy. Yeah,
You
confirm.
didn't happen to meet, say...
Okay, nice. Okay.
Was your father in his...
And this is a lie, and we gotta go with this sleepy, or where was it again? The Torogo. This one, right? Kind of.
Then how do you...
Is there a problem,
No! Wait! It wasn't it? Damn!
Who do you find most...
This is supposed to be... Oh, this one for that one. Damn. Okay, okay. I'm sorry.
It is well known that the
Alright.
Have you been fighting with... Was your father in...
Yeah, it's a lie. Somewhere on the train.
We heard that your father...
Okay, never mind.
So would you have been able to...
I'm sorry. It's a lie. This one is not the right answer. What wasn't it? The last time? Yeah. Let's go with this one.
You
this
were
time.
quite hateful about your father.
Detective,
That seems a very sudden...
you do not
Well, well.
Okay. Cool. That's cool. You do not like animals, am I
You
right?
do not like animals. Am I right?
I can't help it.
I can understand.
Lovers and friends.
Are you more... Not always open?
I'm really more...
I see. What do you
Okay,
think will
okay.
happen? Thank you for your answers.
Retry. No, retry. I want to make this perfect.
Who could be better to question than
sorry.
the estranged daughter of the deceased? So,
Okay.
may I ask...
This
why
one
did you
again.
accompany your...
What do you think
What
about
do
the
you
murder?
think about the murder?
We have more stars because the I don't know. There's like an UI or like something like perhaps trust matters. And we found like the right answer. So and more questions. So that's why we got more stars. Oh, the stars was for the the questionings as well as the outcome that we could get from that questionings, I guess. I feel like if we can choose the right thing, we will be able to gather more and more information, and that's when we get more stars. That's what I'm thinking.
I heard you are cold and methodical.
That's exactly my...
You're quite a character.
Okay, so where were you?
Where were you after the party?
This one we knew it. It's a lie because the Restless Cassidy.
You didn't happen to meet, say...
Okay. Nice for. Was your father,
in his compartment the whole time?
It's a lie. It should be the sleeping difficulty, right? Oh, this one we haven't found the right answer yet. I chose this one before, and it's somehow not like the best proof of the claim. Not this one as well. Wait, I forgot. Oh, okay. How about
Well,
this?
you said yourself that you gave him sleeping pills, so he couldn't have left the compartment on his own.
Oh my. I had not thought of that.
Did the drug usually work quickly?
Very much so. He fell asleep almost as soon as he took it.
I see. Thank you, madam. That's useful information.
We found the right one. Sleeping difficulty. Okay. Who do you find most suspicious
Who
on
do
the
you find
train?
most
And
suspicious?
for this one, we gotta get the. Oh no, this one, the Torogo. We have to bring up the Torogo colonies.
It is well known that the Torogo delegation had a particular contempt for your father, if I may be so blunt, and your father felt that his life would be threatened by them.
You're right. Of course I would think them the most suspicious. The big massacre and all that. But I don't want to be that person.
That
Understandable.
I don't want to jump to conclusions just because of someone's background or origin. My father always did that. And I've suffered it since I was a kitten. That's part of what I'm running away from.
I see.
have you been fighting with the father lately?
Have you been fighting with your father lately?
Lately? Not particularly. I mean, no more than usual. You know, my father always tried to keep me on a short leash.
But you're more of a liberal woman than that, aren't you?
I want freedom, Mr. Wildflower.
That's why you signed up for this trip.
It suited my father, because he could keep an eye on me while he travels. And I don't turn the castle we live into some kind of party cave.
Because that's what you'd normally do?
Either that or burn it down. But this...
You wanted to get rid...
Not the way you think.
You would give up your luxurious life?
You couldn't have phrased it.
Okay, we cannot debate on that. This
Was your
one,
father
let's
interested
go.
in objects?
It's a lie. Somewhere on the train. Confirm.
We heard that your father was obsessed with
Yes.
Okay. You don't like animals,
you do
am I
not
right?
like animals.
I can't help it. I tried. But something seems to be missing in me.
I can understand that.
Lovers and friends come and go. Parents die. But inside me, somehow nothing changes.
Are you more concerned about the fate of the wilderness than you are about the fate of individuals?
You know your animals very well, Detective. Everyone must be an open book to you.
Then she's actually a good person.
Not always open, but I make sure they will be.
I'm really more interested in the big picture. Processes beyond the individual. That's why I like to see the world. And to finally leave my prison.
I see. Thank you for your honesty.
We're getting there!
So would you have been able to kill your father?
How?
It's a lie. And it's supposed to be... the frosty relationship, I hope. This one, we tried this one the last time and didn't work, right? So let's try this one
You
then.
were quite hateful about your father. In fact, you said you might even have had reason to kill him.
Detective. Animals sometimes say things like that. I was not on good terms with him. I despised my father. He made me uncomfortable and anxious. But I did not hate him. And I couldn't have killed him.
I thought despise is something that is greater than hate.
That seems a very sudden change of attitude. After he's dead.
You do not understand. I hardly knew him. He was just some elusive, distant shadow over my life. I saw more of him as a painting on the wall than I saw him in the flesh. I hated what he represented, yes. But not the animal. Not the person. I did not know him well enough for that.
Well, well. That's interesting. Thank you for your honesty.
Ooh, we got 100 points for this. What do you think will happen if you don't find a culprit?
What do you think will happen if we... Thank you for your answers. We know that...
If you say so.
Please, do not leave the premises until... Oh, sorry. I forgot we're on a train.
I won't jump off, if that's what's worrying you.
Thank you.
We got 4 stars! Let's go! We found out what we could, at least I hope so. I don't want to retry this, of course. I mean, I already got a 100% rate for the questioning, so it's okay.
What do you think, Moses?
Ooh, get the maximum point on the questioning after several times of retries. I just got that achievement. All right, but I'm thankful that we could have the retry options and have no limitation for it. Nice. Hi, Katoa, let's go! Let's go. I mean, welcome. How are you doing? You just missed a important investigation or like important questioning, but I think it's actually the best for you because if you want to try to play it, yeah, I think it's better if you missed that questioning. I mean, like, it gives like a lot of spoilers, and I would love you to experience it yourself. You missed quite some important stuff, but that's actually the best for you, for your interest.
I don't know.
Welcome everybody, how are you doing?
head is still spinning. I think it's too early to jump to conclusions. But what worries me most
is that almost everyone seems to have a motive.
And yet everyone seems to have a solid alibi.
Except you.
Ugh.
We are not doing too well, my friend.
But you don't think it was you, do you?
I can only repeat myself. I'm not ruling out any possibilities.
It's like, aren't you saying there's stuff that better you don't know? Yeah. For your own benefit.
Anything with
Not
fur on it.
menacingly, though.
What have
No.
we got ourselves into?
Well, we'd better get some sleep.
What?
I'm sure we could stay up all night theorizing, but we just don't have enough leads. And our brains work better if we rest.
How can you sleep in this situation?
Panic never helps, my friend.
True.
And a calm, relaxed mind is always sharper.
I'm telling you, you are from another planet.
I'm not ruling out that possibility either.
Yes, he is Tibetan fox. The face really telling it, right? That face shape. Very,
You're just joking,
like,
right?
very similar to the real life counterpart.
You think so?
Enough of this. So, off to bed?
Good night, my dear friend. I guess I'll think things over one last time.
You'd better. I hope no one else dies tonight.
I beg your pardon?
Nothing.
Reconstruct the story using event snippets. Animals and objects components can only be used once. Hang on. What is this? Mind puzzle? Each panel begins with a sentence fragment and the matching components to complete the panel. Will this help us to find answer though? You can track your progress as well as the number of panels to solve. Okay, let's do this. The mind puzzle. There were rumors. What? There were rumors that there will be murder. Right? I think. There is conflict between these and these. And there was a time when... When what? Hang on. There were rumors of murders. There is a conflict between the... What about a time when what? I'm not really sure. Let's just try. Wait, this is not right then? Change selection? No. Okay. Huh? What? They were rumors. How do we do this again? So it's not right? Does that mean that it's not right? What is this? What is this lot? Oh my god, reading comprehension? Okay, hang on, let's try. There were rumors. It's also not right. Change... Oh! Okay, there were rumors because of a missing person about an upcoming war between two superpowers. Everyone was in one place. About a bomb on the... Oh, we have to do this. Okay, hang on. Not a bomb on the train. About a potential killer. Between two kings. The two ambassadors were alone. None of the detectives are confused because of a missing person. About a potential killer. Conflict between these two. Okay, so this one's right? We just disappeared. What? Okay. Oh, so that stew is the right answer. Okay, I think this... about the upcoming war. Hang on, this one... Between two superpowers. There was a time when... Okay, hang on. Then, not this. This. Not a bomb on the train. Oh! But... About a war. About an upcoming war. That's not the right answer. So this is not right. Does it have to be like sequential? Maybe the letter? This is a sign. This is like a sign. Let's try. Or perhaps this. This. About a potential killer. This represents the rumor, right? There is a conflict between two superpowers. There was a time when the two ambassadors were alone. That's actually right. In the train. No, not this two combination. Two superpowers. There was a time when the two ambassadors were alone. None of the detective was conscious. Because of a missing person. When everyone was in one place. The bunny is suspect? No, it's... She heard the rumor. She heard about the rumor. That's it. There was a time when... I don't know. Either everyone was in one place, the two ambassadors were alone, or none of the detectives were conscious. I think when the two ambassadors were alone. But which item should we pick? Not this one though. This is it's about the matter of combination then? Okay. What about this and this? What about this and this? What about these and this? Nope. This and this. Also no. Okay. Then none of the detectives were conscious. Okay. Wow! We just finished chapter 1, everyone! It took quite such a long time for me to finish chapter 1, honestly. And... yeah.
But hairy, feathery, scaly hell?
What is it? What now? Okay, as much as I want to know what's going to happen in the next chapter, but I think I will end the stream it here, everyone. Oh, it's interesting progress actually, and we got to learn the questioning things. Again, we have like limited resources, which is the time. We can only do like 4 actions in chapter 1 after the incident, after the murder incident, but it gives us also like some spaces and some time to still interact with some stuff, even we don't really use up the time resource itself, which is very fair. I feel like it's kind of fair. And yeah, and also the fact that we can retry the questioning to get the best score out of it without any limit is very nice, especially for a person like me who's probably going to have like trouble to remember stuff or struggle to figure out connections between some stuff. And yeah, I think that's good. That's a good thing for me. That's a good feature for me. And yeah, I'm really looking for what is going to happen in the next chapter. Because yeah, now I'm really intrigued. I think it is safe to say that Kunia so far is not the suspect. I mean, to be fair, we cannot say that anyone is a suspect yet, which means that everyone is still a suspect, right? Guilty until proven innocent. And that's also lead us to we are still the prime suspect, because we couldn't prove anything. But yeah, what do I want to say again? I keep forgetting. A part of the murder incident itself, I'm also getting more intrigued by the relationship or like the connections between all these people here, all these animals here in the train, especially the affair between Kunia and Cassidy, although Kunia already stated or like being honest about the relationship between them. Kunia's merely need Cassidy for opening a new chapter for her if somehow she could move to Clawville. I'm not really sure about Cassidy though. Perhaps he actually have like a love interest or romantic interest in Kunia, and I don't know what's gonna happen if that relationship blown up, if that affair blown up. I don't know what's gonna happen to Cassandra, because so far she's very unstable, right? And we also learned the fact that the ambassador Ignat, the deceased ambassador Ignat, had like this keen interest to Cassandra as well. And to the point that it made Cassandra feel uncomfortable. So yeah, and what else did we learn?
Selamat berbelanja.
The plot is thickened exactly, and it's when everything getting interesting. It is, but I have to stop it here, because if not, I think I won't be able to stop. This is like the good timing to stop, right? The end of a chapter and the beginning of a new chapter. And yeah, I still feel the same how do I say it? Feel the same emotion or connection towards Basil. I still feel like he is not the killer. He is not the culprit, but he could be a very useful informant if we know how to approach him. I'm also not sure if Hong Kong is the culprit, because as much as I want him to be, I don't think he has that I'm not sure, how do I say it? He has that strong motive for it, even though he's like the last person that escort the ambassador to his compartment, right? And So yeah, now I don't know who's the most suspicious one. I feel like perhaps the sweetest one, the one that's... Oh yeah, I almost forgot about Fanny and Ambassador Mujara. I think Ambassador Mujara is out of question. I don't think he's the culprit, but I'm not really sure about Fanny. I still have a strong suspicions toward her, even though so far Moses seems like so had to heal over her. But I feel like I don't want to cross her out of my suspicious animal list. So far, I could say that she is the most suspicious one, given that she's from the opposite party, from the Torogo colonies, and also have like a perhaps history of hatred toward the ambassador himself, and also the fact that he's very good in plants and herbs medicine. I don't know, because the way that the ambassador was killed is clearly he didn't have a chance to make a defense, right? It's like almost feels like he's already dead before the gun shot itself. So I don't know. Perhaps medicinal stuff would take a, how do I say it, part of the murder itself. There's still a chance that, right? Knowing that he also take like sleeping pills, and yeah. So I think for now, Fanny is still the one that is the most suspicious. I would also put Cassandra there. It's not because I almost feel like the most suspicious one in terms of demeanor or like the characteristic or personality usually proven the innocent one, if you like watch or read or have like, you know, consume like a lot of how do I say it, the murder or like crime movies or series or books, right? The one that shows like friendly demeanor usually is the culprit. So those two. It's not because I don't know. I just have a feeling because yeah, one for Cassandra, she was afraid. She was afraid of Ambassador Ignat's approach, and for Fanny, she's from the opposite thing. Ambassador Mujara himself, despite he's like from the opposite country, and also really hated Ambassador Ignat, I don't think like he would do such thing, especially during the time of like making a peace arrangement. He know it best that it will not give like a good outcome for the whole world. So I think he's wise enough to not to do that. But I'm not really sure for Fanny though. And also we have to still rule out possibilities that there are some hidden characters hidden in here in the train as well, because I still have a memory, and also the fact that I replayed the VOD from previous stream, that Ambassador Ignat was asked Hong Kong not to find something but actually find someone. And given that we have all the characters in the same compartment during the party, meaning that it is a character that haven't shown before, right? That we haven't met. And also the fact that there are still some parts in the train that we couldn't access as for now. Perhaps also giving like a possibility that there are hidden characters in those compartments. And then also, what do I want to say? There are also chances that there are not only one suspect or not only one culprit. Perhaps they're also like working together to kill the ambassador. So yeah, there are still a lot of possibilities, but and I couldn't say that I have like ruling out things and have things like mengerucutkan tuh apa ya bahasa Inggrisnya? Yeah, you know that thing. I hope the non-Indonesian speaker could understand that. So yeah, what do you guys think? Hi Ark, hello Kevin, how you doing? Poison, yeah, about the medicine stuff, right? So perhaps poison is actually related to this, but I don't know if we can. The thing is, we have these keen senses, right? The hearing, the visual, and the smell, and we could sense smell of pills that is taken by. Okay, Kechoa, perhaps this is like a little bit spoiler for you if you haven't reached to that point, because we would discover then that certain characters actually took like some medicinal pill, and it's not because we smell it. So if we somehow if there's poison related to the murder, we would know. Right, from the smell itself, because we have a keen sense of smell. So yeah, I'm not really sure, but I would still also not to cross it out of the possibilities as well. Narrow down. Thank you so much. Thank you. He doesn't have enough strong motive that his alibi is weak since he is the last one with the victim. Yep. Oh no, actually, his daughter Kunia is the one that's last with him. Actually, to be fair, because she was there in the same compartment when her dad took the sleeping pill and then slept, and then Kunia left out of the compartment. So yeah, I think if we want to say it in this sequential manner, the ambassador Ignat went to the compartment together with Hong Hong, and then Kunia came, and then Kunia left. I think to simplify it, it was like that. So yeah. The culprit is the man in full body black suit. That's what Detective Conan told me. Yeah. The shadow, what is it? The bayangan hitam, ya nggak sih kalau di Conan istilahnya? Yeah, that yeah. Lethal dose of normal medicine could be deadly. Yeah, but we will smell it. We would smell it. So yeah, I think that's all that I could say for tonight's stream progress. Okay, here is the thing. This week, one of other indie game that I am taking part as an ambassador is going to be released, which is in Konbini, and most likely next week I'm going to stream it during Indie Monday. So I think I have to hold the Moses and Plato stream for some times because I have to prioritize that one, and I hope that it's okay with you all. And if you already own the game, please, by all means, please play it, and it will actually be better because that means I will not be spoiling the story or the what is it, the story or the clues to you. It will be better if you were ahead of me, right? So even though you say that you're okay with that, I just feel like it will be better to be like that. So yeah, I hope you don't mind. We're going to hold the Moses and Plato stream for quite some time, since next week I'm going to play other indie games instead. I know that I could play and stream these on the other day, but I would also still stream other games as well, like Genshin and also Dino Crisis. And yeah, I don't know. I probably could make more stream schedule if it's possible. I don't know. So I can fit more games into the streams in a week. That would be like the best case scenario, but I'm not really sure about that. We're going to look for it. But yeah, I think for now the plan was like that, and I hope you don't mind. And yeah, that's going to conclude our stream tonight. Let me see if we could rate someone. Do you want me to rate or? Hang on, let me take a look. Oh my god, but yeah, actually, I'm so into this. I'm so into the story. I really want to know the continuation. And yeah, I'm very intrigued. You're cool with spoiler. Don't overdo yourself. We're good. We always. Thank you so much. Thank you though. Get here just in time for ending. No, yeah, I'm so sorry, Ark. I'm so sorry for that. I actually started the stream kind of late, like 30 minutes, around 30 minutes late, and I'm sorry for that. But it's just I feel like this is the right time for me to end the stream because we just ended chapter 1 and talk about timing, eh? Welcome in, Raiders! Welcome! Let me give shoutouts to Stringer and the Raiders! Welcome! For Stringer and Raiders! From Helldivers to Mystery Vibes! Let's go! So you played Helldivers just now. Do you play with your friends or with your community? Welcome in for Stringer and Raiders. Hello, my name is Sanchi, but you can also call me Ning. I mostly stream gacha games, but I also love to play some indie narrative games and RPGs as well. And we're just played Moses and Plato. It's an indie narrative games. Yeah. It's point and click detective crime type of game. If you're familiar with Chicken Police, yes, this is from the same developer, and we just finished chapter 1 for this. I know I'm kind of slow. I already played this for 2 streams, and we just reached the end of the chapter 1. But I could already say that I love this game. Even though most of the time I consider that I'm like a brainless gamer, I don't really like to think, especially in games. This game perhaps need me to think more, to use my brain a little bit more. But they are also very helpful and permissive. Yeah, I mean, like there are some of there are some cases of to make it easier for kind of like a kind of gamer like me who's not really into thinking. But yeah. So I could say that I enjoyed this. I could enjoy this. And yeah, if you want to check it out, you can go to Steam. Oh yeah, sadly now the the discounts already ended. But I think it's still like in a very hang on. A very affordable price, even it's not on discount. So hang on, let me give you the link to that. It's 150k rupiah. This is the link. Please do check it out. So yeah, how's your stream there? How's Helldivers? Also, hello Zeno94. How you people doing? And also, Achitizen's chat, please show for Stringer some love. He's a very nice streamer. And I think you're fairly, most of the time you play with your communities, right? That's a very good bonding for you with your community. So yeah, if you enjoy content where you can engage with the streamer, I think you're going to love for Stringer's stream. So give him a follow, okay? Just playing with your friends, let's go! A game about detectives? Yes. Yes, we are a detective. Okay, here's the catch, okay? Here's the interesting part. We are the detective, but we are currently the prime suspect of a murder. So we're trying to prove ourselves while also at the same time trying to catch the real culprit. Although, still, we can't really be sure if we're actually the real culprit or not, because somehow we just lost some of our memory during the time of incident. Which is not helping, I know, but that's what makes the game interesting. And if you have like a knack or have like an interest in like, I don't know, who was it? Cat? I think Clovis got said anthropomorphic, or in the more familiar terms, furries. If you're a furry yourself, you might love this game because all of the characters are furries, and the designs are very good. And also the voices, the voice actors also very good. They have like a very interesting accents, and yeah, I just love all the aspect and even every little detail in this game. And also that's perhaps what makes me kind of play this game rather slowly, because I just couldn't help myself to appreciate all the little details of the game. And yeah, I hope you can also show some interest for this game too. It was fun showing some new stuff after the update. Oh, what update? What update? No worries for the shoutouts. No worries. You are most welcome here. But the thing is, the thing is, we're actually about to end the stream tonight because we just reached the end of the chapter 1, and I feel like Tea Party. How is you? Welcome in. And yeah, I feel like it's the right time for me to end the stream, end the story here, because if I continue, I might not be able to stop until the end of chapter 2. So yeah, even though as much as I want to welcome you all, but sadly I have to end the stream it here. Though if you don't mind, perhaps we can raid someone else and send you all there. What do you think? There's a thing called War Bond that contains some new things such as weapons, armor, buffs, etc. Oh, from the update. So new weapons, new armor, new buffs. Interesting. I'm not really familiar with Helldivers, but is there like some kind of classes or races like in, what is it, in Final Fantasy 14? Or we can be anything as long as we wear or like use the what is it, the kind of weapon for the managed democracy. Today's theme is exosuit. Wait, there's like a theme, or it's a thing that you do with your community. No worries for the stream. Yeah, no worries. I mean, like I'm the one who should thank you all for being here throughout the stream. Really appreciate it. Basically, you can make your own loadout. Oh, I see. That is interesting. So there's no limit in customization, as in for the loadout. Okay. I mean, like people around me been telling me to try Helldivers, but again, I'm not really good at shooting games, and I'm not really sure if my PC could hold it as well. It's a live service kind of game, right? So yeah, there's no role, but you can role playing there. Yeah. There's no limit in that, right? That's what makes it interesting. Anyway, yeah, if you have any suggestion, who should we raid? Please do let me know. I'm going to check if someone else currently playing Moses and Plato. Oh, actually, yeah. Should we raid there? Let's go raid there. So yeah. I think they're from Germany. So I think let's go raid there. Paxi Gate. Cat, no worries. Thank you for the resub, and thank you for the lurk. Really do appreciate it. No worries for Stringer. Thank you for the raid. I really appreciate each one of you. Truly, really. So yeah, let's go there. Hang on, I think I want to make a customized. I'm not really sure if they're currently behind or behind me in terms of the story, but let's just go right there. If I'm actually behind them, I will just go lurk, but if not, then I perhaps going to chill a bit there. So I think the right message would be here. Who is the culprit? Who do you think is the culprit? Okay, who do you think is the culprit? That's gonna be our right message with some emoji or icon, emotes, I mean. Who do you think is the culprit? Hang on tight, okay? Hang on tight, please. It's always hard for me to decide this, and Pew pew pew. Yeah, with the pew 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 emote, I think everyone could be able to use that, right? Okay. This is the raid message. It will be really nice if you could follow the raid and leave this red message on them. So yeah, we are going to raid. Let's go raid. The name of the channel is Paxigate. Who's currently playing Moses and Plato. Paxigate. Okay, I'm starting the raid. Once again, thank you everyone for hanging out. It's been a nice... Oh yeah, I think they're behind me. The murder hadn't happened there. So let's go right there. Please show some love and support. Please be nice. Please be kind and behave as usual. I'll be seeing you on the next stream, which is gonna be tomorrow. Okay. There's also little changes in the schedule. Please do check it out on Discord. And yeah, in the meantime, please take care and have a good rest. Have a good day. Yeah, have a good one. Thank you. Bye.